Uh,
Hi, good morning.
Sir, how may I assist you this evening?
Good morning. I have to tell you I'm from Europe,
Okay,
Belgium, and it's about 15 past 8 here.
okay.
And I'm just getting my breakfast. So sorry if I'm drinking my coffee between because I have to go to work.
No worries. I hear a French accent.
No, 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 no. I'm from Belgium. I'm speaking
Oh,
French.
you're from Belgium. Okay.
So nice to meet you all.
Oh, nice to meet you. How may I assist you, though?
Sorry. No, the problem is I didn't follow the whole conversation. I'm always curious because one of you both is in my friends list. And I always like to view the live videos. So I'm not really 100% what it's going about. But I can tell you, me myself, I've been 8 times in Africa.
Okay.
So I know a little bit about the African culture. I'm very interested in African culture. I'm very pissed off on my own country, what we did in the Congo.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm
With
still...
Leopold? With Leopold?
Yeah, Leopold. Oh, where are you from, my friend?
Yes.
Where are you from?
I'm from America.
Oh, you're Native American?
I'm not Native American. My mother's Haitian. My father's from Africa by way of... My father's from Africa. Just say that, yeah.
But you know the history.
I have a very good indication about African history, yes.
So I still can believe that my country, that people did that. But okay, of course we were not the only one, and it's strange because I love to go to Africa. I see people. I'm going mostly to Kenya, Tanzania, and I see how people working hard now, and that Africa is changing. Really, people are coming. They stand up for themselves, and that's what I like now. I think it's time for Africa that they're growing over the how can I say it? I'm sorry, English is not my native language, so I try.
No worries.
But anyway, okay. Ask your question. You invited me on your video conference.
So this is a space for African people, and obviously you are of European descent, right? So my question would be, what is your interest in an African space where African people are trying to conversate, heal, and educate themselves?
Because I like African people. And I think you can only learn about Africa and its people when you listen to them, when you're surrounded by them. I'm not the person who like, oh, I want to know something about a car and I'm going to buy me a book. No, if I want to work on a car, I'm going to buy a car and work on that car. If I want to know about African people, I'm surrounded by African people. I like African music. I like P-Square. I like flavor. How many white men do you know who like that?
A lot.
Okay, but I'm just interested. I'm interested in so many things.
Okay. So can take my perspective, for example, right?
Yeah.
And why I'm not interested in teaching you anything about my culture and about my people.
Okay.
Historically speaking, people who resemble you, who come from your country, have came into my country and my people's spaces and learned about us, and then what they learned, they used it to destroy us, right? So the situation with the Hutus and the Tutsis were created by Belgium. They created that whole situation. Right.
Yeah.
So my whole thing is, I'm not interested in teaching people other than African descent about African culture, history, or experiences, because historically speaking, you guys have used that against us.
Okay, I agree. But you know, and excuse me if I say that, you're making the same problem. You're making the same mistake. Don't think that every white people is the same. I don't see every African man or African woman as stupid. I don't see any Muslim as a terrorist. Don't see every white man as someone who did wrong to your country. That's the point you have to learn. Don't do that. We are individuals. See me as an individual. Don't see me as a white man.
Okay, and you know what? I agree with you 100%. You are an individual that is connected to a social political system, which is racism. You are connected to a nation of people. So yes, you are an individual, but as an individual, you are also connected to a social political system. Is that not correct?
You're very correct. Okay. Hassan is
so forgive me forgive me if I am prejudiced, which is a surviving mechanism, right, of survival to peoples, animals, and anything that wishes to survive in a society. It is imperative for me to be prejudiced against white people, because if not, I am being ignorant to the history that has been placed upon my people.
Hassan, Hassan is your name?
Hassan is my name, sir.
Mine is Erwin. Hassan, lately I saw a documentary about Tanzania.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? And you know the Maasai?
Yes.
Maasai people? I visit them.
Yes.
The long people with the typical. Okay. You know, Tanzania people, the government, yes, is burning today. Is burning the small villages, so they have to. They put them out of their own country because they can build for rich tourists. They can build lodges, and those rich tourists are people from Saudi Arabia and all those things. So
right.
even own people in Africa destroying their own culture. Please don't and it's almost like a reversed racism if you say, oh, you're connected. Come on, I'm sorry I'm born here. And it's not my fault that I'm born in a country that who has an old king who names Leopold and killed 3 million people in Congo. That's not my fault. And please be open-minded. You say, oh.
So what? Let me ask you a question. What is your name again? I'm sorry. Erwin. So Erwin, let me ask you a question, Erwin. You were not there when Leopold did what he did to African people in the Congo, right? Right. But do you not benefit from what Leopold did to African people in the Congo?
But this is a way of thinking that's
Erwin, please answer the question, brother. Please. Do you not benefit from what took place by Leopold and other people who colonized Africa? Was Belgium not built up off of stolen, colonized artifacts and money and labor and rubber?
Probably it is, yes. Okay.
So now I would have to ask you, as someone who seems as intelligent as you are, what are you doing to try to reverse those effects of what Leopold and other people have done to Africa?
Personal? What I do personal? Okay?
Yes.
Okay, of course, I'm not in politics, I can do nothing. But for me personal, I've been in Africa, I saw how Africa is, I see how people are suffering in Africa, and every day I realize that I'm so lucky I'm born in a small, good country as Belgium. Yes? I'm not a rich man, I just have to work from 9 to 5, I'm just in labor, nothing special. But what I do, and it's a small thing, and if you do it, and everybody else do it, and everybody in my country, every month, I have a foster child in Kenya. To help, it's a goal. To hope to help her life going better. If everybody would do that, if you would do that, if my neighbor would do that, that everybody helping someone in Africa, it's going to be, because it doesn't help that people come from Africa to here, or people coming from other countries to here to have a better life. We have to start making they have a better life in Africa themselves. So the only thing
Erwin?
Yes, welcome.
People in Kenya, people in Ghana wouldn't need assistance if there wasn't a social system called racism and neocolonialism. So instead of feeding the problem by giving little trinkets and money to the people, let's try to change the social and political status that keeps Africans impoverished. Instead of trying to feed them bread and water and little.
We don't have the power to change something political.
We have the power, brother. We have the power. You, as a white Belgian man, you have the power. So I challenge you to open up a YouTube page, to be more socially conscious on your platform, that you as a white individual have the power to speak to your white people. Don't speak to Africans, because we don't want to hear it. Speak to your people and talk to them. That's what you can do to benefit black people.
First of all, I listen to people. So by listening to people, at last you know what's going on in life.
Okay.
And maybe today by listening also a little bit to me, maybe just that little bit more than say, oh, okay, not every white people is a dumbass. There are white people who are thinking about situations also. But if you're coming back to the issue now, it's not easy. You know, there is politics. In a way, I hate politics. And Hassan, how old are you, if I may ask?
I'm 33.
23. You're still a young guy. You could be my son. Why not? I'm 58.
Okay.
Okay, and in based, I hate politics because everywhere around the world, it's everywhere the same. Politics. That's. And I agree that that we have to help, but maybe and I'm a little bit insulted that you say, "Oh, by giving money, you're not going to help." I think that a good education in Africa, that everybody have the possibility to go to school, that every boy, every girl who is born today there have the same possibilities to go to school, university, and so on. It's not a work from one day, 1 week. It's going to be a work for years, for many years. But if we can start with that good basic school, good basic education, good basic social security, that's in everybody. And you can say, yeah, but you help. Maybe I can say we give something back, and that's. You know, and it's not insulting. It's not my fault. It was my grandparents. I was not Leopold. I just see in my situation, what can I do? And the problem is with me, I'm not interested in politics. And I have no platforms I can do it as an individual. That's the only thing for me I can do. So I hope you respect that a little bit.
Oh, well, you know, your charity efforts are very much appreciative. But here's the thing I want to add to you as well, my brother, is that I wasn't a slave.
Mm-hmm.
My ancestors were, but I still suffer from the effects of slavery.
That you have to explain it. That's something I still today don't understand. And you know, Hassan, I'm going to say something rude. And it's not rude, but try to understand what I want to mean. Imagine you're living in the USA, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're living in the United States, huh?
Yes.
Yes, okay. I think you have a good job.
It's decent.
You went to school, you went to university, you got the possibility to go to school and university, right? Imagine slavery. It happened. We cannot change it. It happened. And it's terrible what happened, but we can't change it. But imagine it wasn't there. Then you are still living in Africa, right? No, you don't, let me see, you don't understand my point. No, that's the problem. You don't understand my point. If I say that, please don't see it wrong. I say you say, of course it's terrible what happened there. That's the most, you know, I hate everything. You have no idea, I hate violence. I hate that people do something. That's terrible. I just came back from Cabo Verde. Cabo Verde was an island, there were people, slaves. It's terrible. It's right. I hate it. But on the other way, for everything you have to see a benefit. You say, okay, it happened, but no, because this has happened, we are here in America. I'm an American native. It's a little bit.
So slavery was a benefit to my people because if it wasn't for slavery, I'd still be in Africa.
You see, you take it wrong. I knew you was.
No, but I'm asking you a question. And so you said that I have the opportunity to go to school to further my education because slavery took place.
No, because it's just the same like you say. I have the benefit because Leopold did things in Congo. I didn't ask for it, but it happened, and it happened. And it's the same for you. It happened, and now you have your life like this. We are a part of history. We aren't history. That's the difference. We are a part. We aren't history. The only thing what you can do is don't make the same mistakes today what our parents or our grandparents did.
And that's why I don't trust you, because I don't want to make the same mistakes as my ancestors. They trusted you. When you came into Africa, they fed you, they clothed you, they showed you their culture, they built with you, and then you colonized them, and then you enslaved them. So I will not make the same mistakes as my ancestors.
Oh my God, we're 100 years later, huh? We're more in, come on, we're not the same anymore.
And I'm still speaking English. We're still celebrating Christmas. We still believe in a white Jesus. We're still bleaching our skin. Our black women don't want to wear their natural hair. We still want to marry white people. We're still paying taxes to Belgium and France. What has changed? Please let me know what has changed. That you don't hang us anymore. That you don't cut our balls off anymore. That you don't lynch us anymore. That you don't make us walk around with passes anymore.
Why you say me?
Because you're a part of that social system.
What can I do? You know, I'm going to tell you something. You know what I'm going to do with that? Hassan, I like you. You look like a fine guy. I like your style. And I'm happy you're so. I see it's coming from your heart. I like you. But stop blaming that look at individuals, don't look at groups. It's not all white people, like not all black people, and not every Muslim is a terrorist. It's the same story. Don't do that, my friend. Please be open. Be open and see me as an individual. And let's say
I can't see you as an individual. I have to see you. I have to see you as a social group for my survival, because guess what? It wasn't an individual white person that enslaved my people. It was a group of white people that enslaved my people. It was not one. It was a group. So I have to look at you as being a part of that group for my survival, for my understanding.
That's a little bit.
And that's it.
That's dangerous, extreme. Huh? You're an extremist, and that's not good. Extremism. Sorry, my English. I'm not native.
If I learned how to be an extremist, I learned it from your group of people.
You know, can I say something?
Yes.
You look like a racist.
A racist?
Yeah, you're talking like a racist. Everything what white is wrong. Everything, you people. Please don't do that. Look at people as individuals. And today, we are the product of what happened in our history. The only thing we may do is not making the same mistakes. But I think, did you ever been in Europe, Hassan?
No, not for a stay, no.
And I can understand you apart, because I see, sometimes what I see in newspapers, what I see in the news, that being, sorry for the word, but you use it, being black in America is different as being black in Europe. Because I still see the racism, this big racism going on in the United States. And I hate it, because for me,
and in Europe as well.
I think less than in the United States. Also, if I see by what I can only go on by the things I see on television.
But see, in Europe, it's still institutional racism that takes place, because the people in the high courts are what? They're white. They have their institutions that's set in place.
We have. Oh my God! You have to come to Europe, and even special to Belgium. We have a mayor who is from we have a mayor. We have Turkish mayors. We have American mayors. We have
we had a president that didn't do anything. I'm talking about the institutions in itself, how they're structured, not the people you put in place. You could put a Negro with a hat in a white institution, and that's not going to change anything. I'm talking about the institutions, not the people you put in place. We had Clarence Thomas. He's black, but he didn't do nothing for black people. We have Barack Obama. So again, you seem like a very lovely man. It seems like your intentions are right.
It's all started, and look at people as individuals. Don't see me as a part of a system. Don't, please, Hassan, please do that. Don't see me as a part of a system. Just see me as Erwin. Erwin, who is preparing himself to go to work and who is talk to you. And he looks like a fine guy. Oh.
You'll be a fine guy, but still be a part of that system.
But try just a little bit, open your mind. Huh?
No, sir.
And
thank you, Erwin.
Anyway, have a beautiful day. I have evening. I have to go to work now. Bye-bye.
All right. Thank you.
Bye. How do I do this? How do I stop this?
All right. That was interesting. Erwin. Everybody get up for Erwin. We thank him for coming in. Erwin is one of 3 white people who have ever actually answered my request to come on live. So we have to give up Erwin. Everybody give up Erwin. Erwin came through. All right. Get the sister back in, because the sister, my Haitian sister. Erwin came through. All right.
Hey, hi. I saw you was wasting your time talking to the white man, huh?
Well, you know what? I think a lot of times we don't know how to articulate ourselves. And so we don't know how to be race first in front of white people. And so it's imperative. Like one of the things they said that made Malcolm X so powerful is that he can debate anybody on any level and not flinch. And so black people sometimes needs to see conversations between white and black people take place where black people know what the hell they talking about. And not, you know what I'm saying? Not that stupid talk that we be doing in front of white people. So,
but did you see the manipulation though? Did you see the way he talks? It's like how he convinced a lot of black people that there's no racism. Like, I see no color. You know, I just want us to live in a peaceful world, while they know damn well they will never let us be in the same level as them. It's, you see the manipulation. You have to have some type of consciousness, knowledge to know that he's full of shit, that he's just, you know, he's just fetishizing us. He just wants us to become blind, colorblind. While, you know, there's nothing going to go further for us. While they still get on top, we still in the level we are. It's just, it's that bullshit they're preaching all over the world, all over the news. We don't see color, this and that. It's just, you know, it's pure bullshit. They want to pretend to be the white savior to our race. Like, what the fuck?
And that's why it's imperative that you have people that have these conversations openly with white people to let's say debunk some of the things they say. You know what I'm saying? Because you always get the coon conversation. You get black people, oh yes sir, you know, if we just do better, you know what I'm saying? We don't get that real conversation. And then a lot of us, we just want to sit back and say, man, fuck you crackers. And you know, we not getting that full mental capacity of what's going on, man. So sometimes, yeah, I talk to white people. You know, I sit back, give game, I mean, so you get game, give game, blah, blah, blah. We got to be in that mindset because, again, the war that we're fighting is a mental war. It's 100% a mental war. So if we never engage our enemies mentally, then how are we ever gonna, you know what I'm saying? You get black people that talk shit online. They talk a lot of shit online and go to work the next day and be like, hey, yes, sir. Yeah, the way I am. No, I'm being dead ass serious. See me? My page is open. I don't care how many people follow my page. My page is open for everybody to see because how I am online is how I am in person and how I am at work. Everybody at the job know. That motherfucker right there gonna tell you what it is. I'm not online just bullshitting, talking bullshit. Talking about fuck white people. No. How I am here is how I am in person. So I sharpen my mentality by talking to white people. And if a white person ever gets me, I'm going to go back and research and say, wait a minute. We had a conversation last time about this and sharpen. Everything is mental. We deal with mental here. So I'm not online talking bullshit for bullshit because, oh, fuck, my page is open. I don't care how many people follow my page. I'm going to say what I got to say about white people. And that's just it.
Yeah. I mean, I say what I gotta say too. I just like I don't associate myself with any just black people. I'm to myself because like people always look at me crazy. It's just I don't have time for that. I'd rather just stay by myself till I find a circle of group of people I could express my feelings. But for now, I'm just a loner because everybody looks at me crazy. I work for white people. I'm around there, you know, I just got the fake ass smile they be giving me. That be me. Oh my God, yeah. Oh my gosh, cute baby. Oh wow. You know, just fake it till you make it. But because, you know, at the end of the day, I'm getting their money. So while I'm working on building my own business. So It is what it is. But just a lot of so-called woke black people, they still don't get the idea. They want to call themselves pro-black, but they still want them to be around the circle. Like, why you can't just leave them alone? Why don't you believe you could build your own system, starts from scratch? Why do you still want to be part of their system in order to be successful?
So let me say two things. No conversation or battle of the mind is a waste of time. I need y'all to understand that. People say, why are you wasting your time debating them and talking to? No, you gotta understand. Somebody's gonna watch this. We're in a psychological war. Somebody's gonna watch this, and number one is gonna build self-esteem. Is going to answer questions that some people may have, because again, what he's doing out of his level of information that he knows, he's only a part of the social system that, because I make a statement and I say that even good white people are part of the problem, because he thinks what he's doing is bettering, and he may genuinely feel that way. He may genuinely feel that I'm trying to help out black people as much as I can, and there's nothing wrong with him feeling that way.
But there's everything wrong with it, because what he's doing, he's not doing it for true attention. Like, remember when he said, oh, he went somewhere in Kenya or whatever, he was, because he's sick something, every African was looking at him. He knows that every time he goes to those black countries, how much Africans worship whites. He knows that. He wants to be the center. He wants to be the savior of our race, while they want to donate little bottle of water, little this and that, while they're not really taking us out of the problem we truly are in. And they want to take pictures and shit.
That's what I was gonna say. So you end up making it a shorter story. That's what I was gonna end up saying. So again, this is all about a psychological warfare that we're in, building educations, building things like that. Some people don't go back and watch Malcolm X videos where he was destroying them at Berkeley and giving information. So it's important that we build ourselves up and strengthen our minds up and learn how to deal with these people effectively, psychologically. But yes, you made my statement a shorter statement into what I was going to say. But it's important. So it's not a waste of time, because people are learning from that conversation. People are going to sit back and watch the conversation. People are going to share the conversation. People are going to screen record the conversation, possibly put it on their page. And then people are going to know how, okay, when a white person tells me this, that's bullshit. You get what I'm saying? So it's not a waste of time. It's not a waste of time at all. As you and I, like I said earlier, these people, they do think tanks where they sit around and talk for 10 to 20 years. You and I are sitting around and talking, right? We're building ideas. You're changing my perspective. I'm changing your perspective. I'm learning from you. You're learning from me. That's not a waste of time. People say, man, you sit on Instagram for 5 hours, man, talking that shit. But somebody's walking away. No, I'm serious. But somebody's with a better understanding, with a better mindset. So it's not a waste of time.